Talk about the mission, the call from the Pope.
The Holy Father asked me to make a fraternal visit to the bishops, but also to the people in Puerto Rico, and was very clear he wanted it to be done before Christmas, to send his heartfelt greetings of support, but also to let them know that his concerns are on them at this time of the year, knowing their tremendous suffering. And so he asked me specifically to go to each of the 6 dioceses in Puerto Rico, so that's why I needed 4 days to make the trip. Some of the roads were not easy to go on because of the damage that was done, but he asked me to make the effort to personally bring his greetings to each of the bishops and the dioceses.
So you're there for 3 or 4 days. Just give us an overview of what you saw, what you felt while you were there.
There really is not an area in Puerto Rico that was left unimpacted by the storms. And it really came across to me as though the whole island had been carpet bombed. The destruction is so very devastating and universal. Homes, churches, businesses, people no longer have electricity. Some still don't have running water. I was told that there are over 6,000 small businesses now that have collapsed because there really is no business and opportunity to do any. So the economy is dramatically impacted, as well as the infrastructure. The FEMA representatives indicated in the reports when I was there that it would take 5 to 10 years to rebuild all the cities within Puerto Rico. There were over 200,000 people who already have fled the island, going to the mainland, in order to just survive. They have relatives here or maybe other job opportunities. So it really is devastating to the people and society at large.
Maybe you can mention or talk about very briefly the $40,000 donation that you brought to Puerto Rico.
Well, the Archdiocese, along with Catholic Charities and Catholic Extension, have donated over $1 million already to help the people in Puerto Rico and the churches. One of the gifts in that amount is a $40,000 gift from the people at the parish of St. Anne's in Barrington that was given to a group of sisters who care for people who are in need. They have a relationship with them, and I was able to personally visit with the sisters and pray with them on that occasion.
For you personally, what's your takeaway from the people of Puerto Rico in that experience?
One of the things that impressed me most about what I saw there was that while the devastation is so great and people have been leveled in terms of their own financial situation and just ability to operate, the people are very resourceful and resilient. And yet, in addition to that, they're also generous and joyful. They're willing to help each other. This storm has, in many ways, united the entire island of Puerto Rico. There's a newfound pride in the people. And so they're not looking for a handout, but a hand up. And they're going to make sure that they rebuild it in a way that's going to involve their own participation and a greater sense of unity on the island.
Anything we can do to help the people of Puerto Rico, those of us in the United States?
I think it's important always to keep them in our prayers and thoughts. This is going to be a long time of recovery. And so it's not a one-day story or a one-week story. My visit there did highlight the need that's there, but we needed to retell that story time and time again and keep them in our thoughts and prayers. Also, if people want to be generous, they can help by donating to different funds that we have in the Archdiocese, to Catholic Charities, or also to Catholic Extension. They're doing fine work as well. All of these various agencies and operations are helping the people. We have sent personnel down as well as goods from the Archdiocese. We're going to continue to do that and walk with the people and the Church in Puerto Rico.